First day of real Patriots training camp. The pads were on. Evan, you're at Gillette Stadium. It's a beautiful sight. I'm Sierra Goodwill here with Evan Lazar. Evan, how was your first day back at practice and back at Gillette Stadium?
Well, it definitely had a first day of school feel for me, Sierra, and it was really exciting. But unfortunately, without fans here today, the excitement of training camp just isn't the same as it is in a normal season. You know, you don't have the roars from the crowd when Julian Edelman runs on the field. You don't have all of the crowd hyping up the players during the practice. But I would say the overall energy from the team itself was pretty, it was natural, right? Everybody was kind of up and the energy level was good. The pads were on. We didn't see undrafted rookie Jeff Thomas or rookie Anfernee Jennings here today. Also no free agent addition, Bo Allen. So a couple of absences there that were key for the Pats. But the one guy whose voice that we'll talk about in a different video is Play. But you could hear Cam Newton all practice long, yapping to his teammates, cheering people on, cheering Jarrett Stidham on, honestly, for a lot of the practice too. And his voice just reverberates throughout the entire stadium, and he was by far the loudest guy there today.
And I know this is just the first practice you've been able to see and observe. Anyone stand out to you as either making a big improvement from last season or just be impressive in the first padded practice?
Well, it was a big emphasis on the run game here, Sierra, which is to be expected with the first padded practice. So a lot about rhythm in the run game, first live contact, and fullback Jakob Johnson. I know he's just a fullback, but he really stood out here today. They had a really heavy emphasis on basic personnel with him in the backfield, with a running back behind him. And with no fans, you could really hear the pop of the pads every single time he made contact with a linebacker at the second level. Both J.J. Taylor and Damian Harris both broke off big runs following Jakob Johnson. Then later in the practice, they actually sent him up the seam out of the backfield, and he caught a nice adjustment around, was it Josh Uche, I believe it was, back shoulder ball from Cam Newton. Really nice adjustment on the throw. So Jakob Johnson with a really solid day all around here. Devin Ross also had a few big catches, one big 50-yard bomb from Brian Hoyer that I'm sure everybody will hear all about. But really, from a consistency standpoint, Johnson definitely stood out as somebody that was just delivering thunderous lead blocks time and time again here for the Patriots today.
And we're going to talk about the rookies and the quarterbacks in two separate videos, but any new Patriots stand out to you? I know it's been a super condensed preseason leading up to this point, and it's been really difficult for people to get acclimated. Lamar Miller, any of the new acquisitions, did they seem like they were drowning?
They did seem like they were drowning a little bit. It's must be impossible for some of these guys. No pads, no spring practice, no mini camps, no OTAs or optional OTAs, right? And then they just have to get right into it a week in. And I think the biggest thing that we saw out here today was that all the new players, from Cam Newton to Damari Bird to the rookies out there to Yadni Kajust even at right tackle, is not a new player, but definitely his first work on the field for the Patriots as a pro. A little bit of swimming going on, a little bit of, treading water. And what Bill Belichick was talking about, those turbulent waters for the rookies, I think it's carrying over to some of the veteran players as well.
Well, we'll have all your training camp coverage over on our website at clnsmedia.com. And as always, on our YouTube channel at Patriots Press Pass. We'll see you there.